Hello and thanks for joining us on Noche la NBA, the NBA's celebration of Latin heritage, both among its players and fans. And on tap tonight, it's the Dallas Mavericks going up against the Houston Rockets here in Toyota Center. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter David Aldridge. As we know, we're through a good portion of the season now, Greg, and this is when we really see the importance of depth. Teams need it.
Yeah, and if you have postseason aspirations, you don't want to overwork your stars right now. You want to spread out minutes, use your bench, and get into the playoffs healthy.
Now, here's Mobley, trying to claw his way back after a terrible showing in that loss to Miami. Just 4 to shoot. High post shot. Rebounded by Nahara. Now here's Nash. Here is Nahara. Back to Nash. Nowitzki left side. A 3-ball. Rebound by Yao Ming. Here's Houston now. Pass to Francis. In the corner, it's Mobley. Thomas sets a screen for Mobley. Off target with his 3. Last outing for Houston, it was a loss to Miami.
Yeah, I mean, in that one, you really saw a difference in aggression between the two teams, particularly on the board.
You know, I think that was the big difference in the game. One team was pounding the glass relentlessly, while the other team, not so much.
Here's Francis. He had 15 points last outing. Mobley looking it over. To the inside. And the rejection by Bradley. Nash outside. Nowitzki sets a screen for Nash. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That's on Yao Ming.
The 7-footer Nowitzki using that size inside and drawing the contact.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. And he makes the first. And some changes here for the Mavericks. LaFrancie's checked in for Brandt. Franklin comes in for Eduardo Nahara. And it's Bell in for Stevenson.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Here's Francis. One of the dependable scorers on the team. He's averaging close to 17 points a game. And it goes down 2 points.
Nice little dribble move by Francis. Confused the defense and created space for himself in the process.
Nowitzki sets a screen for Nash. Takes the 13-footer. Nowitzki's shot is no good.
And mark that one down right there. It's going to be a long time until we see him miss another one like that.
Pass to Francis. Here's Rice. Now here's Mobley. Lets the 3 fly. Kept alive. Yao. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
And his size is unreal, being with the easy board and bucket.
Nowitzki a screen. It's Nowitzki on the wing. Nash outside. Lets it go from deep. And there's Dirk Nowitzki on the assist by Nash. Nowitzki's got 5 points so far.
Pure shooting ability on display from Nowitzki.
Timeout.
I promise it's not as easy, folks, as he makes it appear.
And Houston calls their first timeout of the game. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Rice kicks to Thomas. Here's Francis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 3. Up and in. Off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Kick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
There's the pick. To the wing on the left. Here's Thomas. And then Thomas with the dunk.
Oh, that was a nice find by Francis. He spots a wide open man and hits him in rhythm.
Here's Franklin. Scoreless thus far. Here's Franklin. He's guarded by Thomas. Misses from short range. Esty out. Just 5 to shoot. Houston needs to get a shot. It's deflected. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. A different look for Dallas. Wang, he's checked in for LaFrance. Howard comes in for Franklin. And Griffin subbed in for Bell. Mavericks trailed by 4. Here's Strickland. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
And they get it back. Pass to Francis. Shot clock at 6. Tries again. Misses the layup. So for Dallas, their last game a win against the Hawks in Atlanta.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Well, you know, the cohesiveness was evident out there. These guys feel like they can win in any arena, and they proved it that game.
That is how you finish. And Francis, you know, he's an athletic point guard, plays with tremendous confidence, and really knows how to motivate his teammates.
Armstrong's checked in for the Mavericks. Houston shooting their first foul shot of the night.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board, 77% collectively.
And that's a little better than they did last year from the free throw line.
Armstrong with it. He averages about 5 points a game. Count that one.
Good, solid execution inside. That's exactly the look you want.
Houston leading by 3.
Dallas foul.
Eduardo Nahara checked in for Franklin.
Second team foul. Checking in.
So it's the Rockets now.
Number 14. Eduardo Nahara.
Here's Francis. 8 points for him.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Dallas making a switch here. Bradley's checked in.
Number 44. Sean Bradley.
Here's Francis. Pass to Rice. Now Yao. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Bradley. Not enough on that one as it misses. Mavericks trail by 3. Here is Nahara. Still scoreless. And he banks in the layup.
The more good work he does inside, the more it helps his entire game.
Here's Francis. He's covered by Armstrong. From 18 feet away. Here's Yao. Mavericks with the rebound. And a record-setting season continues for him, now up over 30 road wins.
And, well, you're talking maybe only 15 times in the history of the NBA has a team cleared 30 road wins in a single season. And in that group, a lot of teams that went on to win the championship. I think a lot of people would say this team is the favorite to go all the way.
Here's Francis, and it's Bradley with the rebound. The Mavericks have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Here's Nahara. Poke loose. Houston's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Here's Francis. He's covered by Armstrong. Francis passes Dion. That one goes. Count it.
And this is why you give Yao the ball inside. He's good at getting ideal positioning and finishing.
Howard with a screen on Mobley. Here's Griffin. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
What an amazing trick shot to confound the defender. Oh, man, that's awesome. He's taking him to school right there.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And what a season he's had at the foul line thus far. 86% from the line.
And, you know, with those numbers, he makes a defender hesitant to get too tight on him. I mean, he doesn't want to get whistled for the foul and put this guy on the line.
Timeout called the Rockets. Stevenson is checked in for the Mavericks. And for Houston, they're shooting just 35% to start the game. Bremer passes to Norris. Taylor against Nowitzki. Just 5 on the clock. Shot by Taylor, no good. The Mavericks have gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. Nowitzki a screen. Franklin passes to Nowitzki. And Nowitzki with the stuff.
Nowitzki's so good in the screen and roll. Excellent at setting a hard screen and then rolling to the open space.
Here's Bremer. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. He can't get that one. The Mavericks leading. Nash outside. Kicks it out to Nowitzki. Pass to LaFrance. Lets it go with the 3. Hands it from downtown. And the Mavericks lead by 5.
And you know, at 7 feet tall, Nowitzki sees over defenders and knows exactly when to make the pass.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Outside, Taylor. Shot to stop the run, and Nowitzki with the block.
Nice timing on the rejection from Dirk. His teammates like when he hustles on the defensive end like that.
Pass to Norris. 5 on the clock. Here's Bremer. Hits the target from 18 feet.
Easy little jumper for him right there, guys.
Here's Strickland. He has yet to score.
Remaining in the first 2 minutes.
Here's Franklin. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
Bremer passes to Taylor. Franklin with the steal. Shoots the 3. Franklin can't hit.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Takes the 3. Sinks the three-pointer.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Here's Here's Strickland. Drops in the layup for 2. And the Mavericks lead by 4.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Pass to Taylor. Here's Norris. He's guarded by Stevenson. Here's Yao. 2 points. That one goes. Yao's got 6.
Like seeing Ning use that size, absorb the contact, and finish.
Here's the screen. Here's Strickland. Here's Franklin. Second chance shot. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. It's deflected. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession.
It gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. There's 18 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Strickland to the paint. Here's Howard. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
That's what good passing gets you. Jumpy defenders.
It's his first trip to the line.
And, of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
And, guys, it's something that he's going to have to work on more and more because he's still not getting the kind of shooting percentage he would like from the line.
To the middle, here's Nakbar. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. He has 5.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Mavericks lead by 1. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And we welcome you back to our special Noche Latina broadcast as the second quarter getting going right now. Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Mavericks.
A lot of high motor play from them in this one, allowing them to kind of charge through the defense and find good looks.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
And they drew that one up perfectly. Caught the defense napping on that pick and roll.
Rockets trail by 3. Ball's knocked loose. Taylor passes to Bremer. Back to Taylor. Just 5 to shoot.
Dallas foul.
The Rockets shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
First team foul. At the line for 2.
That free throw, no good. And the Mavericks with some changes. Bradley's checked in for LaFrance. Nahara comes in for Franklin. And it's Nash in for Armstrong. And here are the Mavericks now. Last time they met was in Dallas.
And the last time these two met, they were able to get a big win because of that bench production. Second unit might be a factor in this one as well.
And you know what? If they run away with this game like they did in that one, I'd expect to see plenty of minutes again for the guys coming off the bench.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
You look at Steve Francis. He's quick, skilled, and fearless. Makes him a difficult matchup defensively.
This is his second trip to the line in this one. And it's tied up with that one. Dallas shooting 53% from the floor. They're locked in. Here is Nahara. Pass to Nash from outside the arc. Rockets with the rebound. That one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team. Slammed in by Taylor.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down.
Well, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
And the shot is good from Nowitzki.
Dirk Nowitzki, a 7-footer, shoots it like a guard, knocks down threes, a ton of fun to watch. This dude's a unicorn.
Knockball. He's defended by Nowitzki. Inside, here's Francis. And it's Bradley with the rebound. For Dallas, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Here is Nahara. Nash outside. Lock at 6. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Nowitzki, that's for 2. Good, and the assist goes to Nash. Nash has got 3 assists now in this one.
Dirk, as cool as a cucumber, regardless of the amount of time on the clock.
Timeout called, the Rockets.
All right, Lakers coming out to the court. Come on and get loud for your clutch.
And some changes here for the Mavericks. LaFrancie's checked in for Bradley. Franklin comes in for Eduardo Nahara. And it's Bell in for Deshaun Stevenson. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Knockball, defended by Nowitzki. Here's Francis. He's got 10. The Rockets again can't hit.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
Now, here is Bell. Defense is right there. Pass to Nash. Fires the 3. Taylor with the rebound.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
And that one, good.
Defensively, you just can't afford to give these easy looks up. Just asking to get burned if you do.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Now Nash fires top of the key. It's hauled in by Norris.
Wide open, and still, surprisingly, he wasn't able to cash in.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's the idea. Get the ball inside, get a good look, and see if you can draw some fouls.
The Rockets shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. So both teams changing it up here. That one drops. He ties it up. Here's Strickland. And here's Bell. Pass to Nahara. To the inside. Strickland. Another shot. Rockets with the rebound. Here's Bremer. Here's Taylor. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Look, you want to get that ball inside because anytime you do, the odds of getting to the free throw line go up.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line.
And he's there at 71 from the line this season, probably below where you'd like to see him.
I think it's been a disappointing year for him at the stripe, guys. I mean, he hasn't been as productive as he was last season from there.
Armstrong's checked in for Dallas. Here is Nahara. 9 points last game. Shot clock at 5. To the paint. Here's Armstrong. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Bremer passes to Francis. And he uses the glass on the layup. Francis has got 12.
And Francis, fearless as a player. Somebody that feels like he can score inside anytime he wants to.
There's a good screen. Going inside. For Dallas, they have only 1 missed free throw. They've had 5 attempts and made 4 of them.
Shooting for Dallas, Harold Armstrong. 2 shots.
No good on that one.
Armstrong possesses real good leadership qualities. He's a terrific floor general, and he doesn't take any plays off. This guy gives you everything he has.
Howard's checked in for Eduardo Nahara. Here's Francis. 12 points for him. And Taylor with the stuff.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
Armstrong with it. 13 feet away. Franklin passes to Lang. It's hauled in by Thomas. Houston leading by 4. Mobley wide open. Nice open look, but it's no good.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Now here is Howard. 6 to shoot. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2. Here's Francis. Bobbed up there for Thomas. Now the Mavericks moving it up. Dallas moving the ball around.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scales.
Pass to Taylor. Out to the right wing. Mobley the pass to Thomas. And then Thomas with the jam.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Here is Armstrong. Down low, here's Howard. Over to the left wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Franklin passes to Armstrong. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Get a break in the action, so let's take a look at the West and how the teams are stacking up. You look at Dallas. Very strong season they've had, always at or near the top of the conference, and right now they're in first place in contention for that, exactly where they want to be as they close in on the postseason. And, of course, Houston, right now, quite a ways down below.
And, you know, for the Mavericks, their fans had high hopes for them this season, and they have not let them down. It's been a fantastic campaign thus far, and they really are set up perfectly for a deep run in the playoffs.
It's obvious their eyes have been squarely on the postseason for a while. It'll be fascinating to see if the regular season dominance carries over.
The shot's good.
And you simply can't give Rice those close looks because he is going to make you pay.
Now Armstrong. Pass to Franklin. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. Houston leading by 4. Here's Francis. 12 points for him. And here is Yao. And it's blocked. And here's Armstrong. And the call is going to be... Yes, it is. An illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. LaFrancis checked in for Wang. And Eduardo Nájera is subbed in for Franklin. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Houston.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
Another big component of their game early on has been their execution on the fast break. They're getting a bunch of easy baskets, pushing it in transition.
Deshaun Stevenson is checked in for the Mavericks. Nash comes in for Armstrong. And the layup's good off the glass. Yao's got 8.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Here's LaFrance. Dallas again missing. Houston leading by 4. Mobley outside. Pass to Bremer. It's Thomas on the wing. Now here's Yao. That one falls, coming off of Thomas's feet. Yao's got the lead up to 6 now for the Rockets.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through.
Here's LaFrance. Here's Nahara. His three-pointers off the mark.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Pass to Yao. Here's Rice. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. A nice shot by Mobley.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Now here's Nash. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Atlanta.
And even while he was piling up all those points, he still found a way to create chances for his teammates. The assists just kept on coming.
From the arc. Tipped away. LaFrance. Yao with the block.
At 7'6", Yao is a huge shot blocking threat. Got to be careful shooting when he's roaming nearby.
And it'll be the Mavericks with their first time out here of the game.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. Mavericks trail by 9. We've got 1:23 left to play here in the half. Shots good by Strickland.
Just taking what the defense gives him.
Houston's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Over to the wing. Thomas, a screen on Griffin. Mobley the pass to Bremer. For the 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. It's off to Boston for him after this game as they take on the Celtics. That is game 3 of this 4-game trip. Here's Strickland. He's covered by Yao. Nowitzki inside. Outside for Griffin. And stolen by Mobley. Here's the break. Here's Rice. It's hauled in by Nowitzki. Nowitzki's got his 5th rebound in this one. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Strickland. Pass to Nowitzki. Shot clock at 6. No good on the triple. And it's the Rockets on the break. Ahead. Missed inside. And so it's Houston, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Dirk Nowitzki having a dominant impact in this game.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Mavericks trail by 7. Here's Strickland. Pass to Wang. The tray. Drills the three-pointer. Wang's got his first 3 points of the game.
Yeah, it's such a sweet three-point stroke there, and it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
Mobley. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Mobley's got 5 points so far. Maverick shooting in this game 45%. Nowitzki right side. Stolen by Thomas. And here we go. Thomas heading to the hoop. And then Thomas with the jam.
Leaving no doubt, slamming it right through.
Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Strickland passes to Nowitzki. To the middle. Dallas moving the ball around. And Nowitzki slams it in.
Yeah, and, you know, Nowitzki heats up quickly. Once he finds that rhythm, the defense knows they're in trouble, in for a long game.
Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
On the interior, it's mandatory that you play through contact.
Mavericks trail by 8. Nowitzki a screen. Pass to Strickland. Nowitzki with the screen on Thomas. Lays it up off the glass. He's got 6.
A defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
Here's Francis. He's got 14. Down low. Here's Mobley. It's rebounded by Dallas. Nowitzki's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. For 3. Francis grabs the board.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And it's the Mavericks on the break. Here's Strickland. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Bradley comes in for Wang. And Franklin subbed in for Dirk Nowitzki.
Great vision and the pass on point.
Here's Strickland. He's got 8. Pass to Bradley. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third.
Pulling the defender in and then taking it right to him.
The Mavericks have made 7 free throws and missed 3 in this game.
At the line for the Mavericks, Sean Bradley.
He's off on the first shot. And the second free throw, good. Here's Francis. 14 points for him. Now a timeout called by Houston. Francis checked in for Bradley.
Number 45, Ray for France.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Pass to Francis. Yao with a screen on Nash. To the paint. And that's an intentional foul.
Breaks the press. Third personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Francis, defended by Nash. 5 to shoot. Here's Francis. Buries it down low. Francis has got 16 points.
He's just a pure scorer. Francis comfortable scoring from just about anywhere in the building.
They set the pick. Nash with it. Now Thomas defending. They get the rebound. Out to Nash. Pass to Franklin. There's the triple. Good, and the assist goes to Nash.
3 points.
Nash has got 4 assists in the game.
And I'm a big fan of the awareness of Nash on the floor. A selfless player who's just fantastic at getting the ball to his open teammates in rhythm.
You always have to take advantage of trips to the line.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Rockets.
You know, all game long, they've imposed their will on the interior, scoring a lot of points in the painted area.
And another thing, guys, they dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
Now, here's Nash. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game. Bangs home the trifecta.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Here's Francis. He's got 18. Here's Thomas. Here's Yao. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And when you foul Ming, you really got to foul him, or else he'll power through and finish.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Nowitzki's checked in. Mavericks trail by 6. Nash outside. Nowitzki outside. Out to Nash. Ajabel on the wing. Another 3 for Dallas.
And guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear, he's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D.
Here's Francis, one of the dependable scorers on the team. He's averaging close to 17 points a game.
You know, using his size advantage there to rip down that board in traffic.
Nowitzki sets a screen for Nash. It's Nowitzki on the wing. A shot by LaFrance, no good. Rockets leading by 3. Here's Bremer. Good, nice job down low. Bremer's got 6 points. The Mavericks have gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the third. Pass to Nowitzki. Nowitzki draws the double. Here's Franklin. The 19-footer is on the money. He's got 8.
Did a nice job of staying ready for that pass. Shot preparation was great, caught it and let it go.
Inside. Here's Yao. Dirk Nowitzki with the rebound. Nowitzki's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Ajabel on the wing for the tie. A shot by LaFrance, no good.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Pass to Thomas. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Dirk Nowitzki picks up that one. Rockets have been shooting right around 75% at the line, 9 of 12 so far. Bradley's checked in for the Mavericks. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line.
Well, you can't overlook any trip to the line. These points could end up making the difference.
Here's Franklin. 8 points for him. Back to Nash. Lots of room. Buries the jump shot.
And the quickness of Nash's game, just taking a shot there before the defense has a chance to react.
He's made all 5 of his attempts at the line so far.
15 foul.
The first one falls. Franklin's checked in for Nowitzki.
Steve Francis.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And he's given them a good contribution at the line tonight, getting there a lot and delivering on his opportunities.
Here's Franklin. Pass to Nash. Takes a 3. It's good from long range. Nash has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And, you know, the stroke of Nash, so pure. He's got a nice high arching shot, a deadly 3-point shooter, too.
Here's Francis. He's got 20. Mobley right side. Thomas sets a screen for Mobley. And they come right back with their own 3-point. Mobley's got 7 points here in this quarter. Now, here is Bell. Pass to Nash. The three. Count it, and the Houston lead has been cut back down to 1 point on the basket from Raja Bell.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Here's Francis to the inside. It's stolen by Bradley. Here's the break. Franklin for 3. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's Francis, defended by Bell. Pass to Francis. And the rejection by Bradley. Nash with no one around. A three-pointer is right on target. Nash has got 10 points. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
They've been active defensively, rotating well, and then also closing out on shots. It's resulted in a number of blocks.
Boy, I've liked the defensive persistence, hounding the opposition and forcing mistakes. As a result, coming up with steals, too.
And so here is Houston, following Steve Nash's 3. Here's Bremer. The Rockets again can't hit. Nash outside. Pass to Franklin. Nash outside. Here's Franklin. Three-pointer. Good, and the assist goes to Nash. Nash has got his 8th assist in the game.
And Nash is an incredible passer. Seems like he has eyes in the back of his head sometimes. One of the best.
Timeout called, the Rockets.
We got dirt. You got the
A different look for Dallas. A minute 50 left here in the third quarter. Houston moving the ball around. Out to the wing. Picked by Yao. 6 on the shot clock. Shot number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
And just what we want to see from Yao, setting solid screens and helping out.
1:22 left in the third. Nowitzki against Taylor. And the jam by Dirk Nowitzki.
Love when Nowitzki finishes with the dunk, showing some outstanding lift on that one.
Pass to Norris to the left side wing. Knocked loose. Yao with a screen on Stevenson. Here's Norris. Again, the Rockets score. Mavericks leading by 3. And it'll be the Mavericks with their first timeout here of the game.
Hey, they've just committed too many fouls. Well, you don't want to give up easy shots. You also don't want to give away points by fouling. It's been a non-stop parade to the foul line.
And the Mavericks making a change here. .41 seconds left in the third. Armstrong passes to Howard, and it's slammed in by Howard.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Rockets trail by 5. Here's Bremer. He has 6. Estial.
Dallas foul.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
And from the line thus far, how about 83% on the season? Outstanding.
And fellas, I think you have to like his improvements over his free throw numbers from a year ago. It's not a significant number or a huge amount, but it's improvement nonetheless.
And the Mavericks call time here. And the Mavericks making a change here. Nowitzki's checked in. That one is off.
Keep in mind with Yao, it's not all about size. He's a skilled player in a big body, and that's a lethal combination.
Mavericks leading by 4, and the Mavericks call time here.
All right, look who's coming up to the court.
And some changes here for the Mavericks. LaFrance comes in for Howard. And it's Nash in for Armstrong. Here is Nahara. Nowitzki a screen. It's Nowitzki on the wing. And there's the call on Yao. That'll be his second foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
That will count. And that one released in time, but no good. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Mavericks ahead. They lead by 4. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Toyota Center. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Rockets trail by 4. Here's Francis. It's tipped. Here's Franklin. With the rebound. Rocket shooting 49% on the game. They'll take that. Here's Francis. Pass to Taylor. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
He takes it in to the wing right side. Franklin for 3, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Nowitzki. Nowitzki's got 3 assists tonight.
Yes, he did. The floor awareness of Nowitzki, admirable. Does a stellar job working the ball over to the open man.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Pass to Bremer. Taylor with the ball. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Francis for 3.
Oh, good instincts there. Staying all over the shooter.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Strickland passes to Nowitzki. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
I mean, come on. Dirk is just this good. Even while taking the foul, he gets it to go anyway.
Wang, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Rockets trail by 8. Knockball. He's defended by Nowitzki. Norris, the pass to Taylor. No good there.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Boy, he has put in some major work. He's earning his pay, for sure.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Pass to Bremer. To the middle. Here's Nakbar. Goes back up. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layup. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
Mobley, he's checked in for the Rockets. And a new group getting ready for Dallas. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Nash outside. Gets the 14-footer to fall. Nash has got the lead up to 8 now for Dallas.
This is Nash's bread and butter, his decision-making in the pick and roll. Masterful.
Here's Mobley. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Second personal foul. 13.
Free throw good, Mobley.
And Mobley is really an outstanding scorer. Coutinho is a versatile player with a pure stroke as a left-handed shooter.
Mavericks leading by 6. Nash outside. There's the pick. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Pulls it from the elbow. And here we go. Fast break. Mobley's got it. Here's Taylor. Got a hand on it. And he gets it back. Mavericks have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Taylor against Nash. It's intercepted. Takes it inside. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. And a 3-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
The quickness of Francis, so good at getting to the basket.
Maverick shooting an efficient 53% from the field. To the paint. A nice shot by Franklin. And the Mavericks lead by 5.
And really just led him to his sweet spot for that finish.
Already, they're over the limit. And it's so early yet. This could turn into a bunch of free throws.
15 fouls.
And the first one drops.
The line for 2. Steve Francis.
And he makes both free throws. Mavericks leading by 3. Nash outside. Down goes basket number 6 for him this game. He's taken 12 shots and made half of them.
Absorbing contact well inside. Nash is a competitive guy and is able to find ways to score even against tough defense.
Here's Francis. And it's good, 2 points. Francis has got 7 now in this quarter.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Offensive rebound. Out to Nash. Pass to Wang. Back to Nash. Down low. It's good. That basket, he's now 5 for 9.
And this is where Nash is most dangerous. Superb at running that pick and roll.
Here's Francis. He's guarded by Stevenson. Pass to Bremer. Clock at 6. Stolen by Stevenson. Here is Nahara. Here's the screen. Out to Nash. It's stolen by Taylor. Here's Bremer. Inside. Yep, it goes. And the Dallas lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Taylor.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness. You know, I think he may have forced that pass when there was really no reason to.
Here's Francis. Pass to Thomas. Second chance effort. He can't get that one to fall. Some solid D from Nowitzki. Nowitzki a screen. Nash with it. Now Thomas defending. Nowitzki left side. He gets that one. Nowitzki's got 9 points here in the second half.
Love how Nowitzki goes right up with it when he's this deep. I mean, not giving the defense any time to react.
The finish. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that number.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
And the Rockets with possession here. The Mavericks making the shot. Scooped up. Yao. Off target at the rim. Dallas leading by 7. Nowitzki with it. And Nowitzki slams it in.
And they've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch here in the final quarter.
You can feel the sense of urgency they have to get this thing closed out as soon as possible.
Thomas, no good. Dallas shooting has just been outstanding tonight. 56% as a team in this game. Kicks it out to Nowitzki. Nowitzki draws the double. Down low. And he bangs it home with one hand.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
Here's Brenner following the score by Dallas. They need this, and the layup is up and in.
Getting physical in the paint and being rewarded for it.
Nash outside. Nowitzki sets a screen for Nash. Nowitzki outside. Misses the 3. It's trailed by 9. Here's Francis. Thomas up top. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Bremer. That's good. It's Thomas picking up the assist. Thomas got assist number 5 here tonight.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Now here's Nash. Nowitzki outside. And the jam by Dirk Nowitzki.
He's simply on a tear right now and showing no signs of slowing down.
Here's Francis. Outside Thomas. Thomas, a screen on Stevenson. Back to Thomas. To the right side. Jacks up a 3. Great D that time from Nash. Mavericks leading by 8. On the wing, Stevenson. Covered by Mobley. Nowitzki against Thomas. Nowitzki kicks to Bradley. Back to Nowitzki. Over Thomas. That one rolling around and rims out. Houston's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Pass to Francis. Pick by Yao. 18 feet out. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Nowitzki's Mavericks shooting 56% in this game, really stringing quality possessions together offensively. Nash's shot is in. Nash has got 6 points in the quarter.
You really can't let someone with Nash's accuracy get that close. I mean, he won't waste those high percentage looks.
Timeout called. Rockets.
City Dancer.
And the Rockets making a change here. Rice is checked in. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
I was able to listen in on what Rudy Tomjanovich went over with his team. He said, look, you guys are playing physical, and I like that, but it has to be under control. We've committed way too many fouls. We've allowed way too many foul shots. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Here is Armstrong. To the paint. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, the defender all over.
He got in good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
No good on the second free throw. It's trailed by 11. Rice dishes to Thomas. It's good.
If you allow him to get that close, you deserve to get scored on.
1:03 left to play here in the fourth. Armstrong kicks to Bell. To the middle. Franklin can't hit. And so here is Houston. Here's Rice. Pass to Francis. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
Here's Franklin. Banked in off the glass. Franklin's got the lead up to 11 now for the Mavs.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exit.
Defensive foul. Darryl Armstrong. Second personal foul. Team is in the penalty. At the line for one. Steve.
11 seconds left in the fourth quarter. So we see the Mavericks get the win here. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And that'll do it, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. We'll see you next time.